Good morning to all of you out there who are a part of the GEM program. Sponsors, alumni, current students, and the office staff. It's my privilege to speak with you this morning. My name is Howard G. Adams, former Executive Director of GEM, and I've been privileged to be a part of this program from its very beginning and watch it grow, both in terms of programs, number of students that were awarded, number of sponsors, number of universities. Today, I want to talk to you about three things that I hope will get your attention. Number one, we need those of you who are alums and current students to put GEM as a part of your story. It ought to be a part of your brand. Tell people about the GEM program and your experience. The fact that through this portable fellowship program, you had the option to go to multiple universities, some of the best universities in America. That you had an internship experience in the summertime that broadened your knowledge, your skill set, your competencies at outstanding U.S. companies and research laboratories. And on top of all of that, you took the GEM brand with you to your career. We need you to tell that story so that people can understand GEM in light of the impact that it is having today, but has had over 35 plus years. Number two, we need you to become an advocate to have other people join the GEM program, the GEM story. We need more sponsors. You might be working for a company or a research laboratory that is not currently a part of the GEM effort. You could tell that to them and have them get involved. We'd like for you to become an advocate as you talk about GEM in the current environment, where there will be people who will ask, is GEM still necessary? And it perhaps is more necessary today than it ever was, as we look at the competition on an international basis for graduate education in America. And so we want to make sure that those persons who have not always been served as well, have not always had the kind of opportunities that you've had, that those opportunities are available. And so we asked you to become an advocate, to get more sponsors, to tell other students about GEM, and to have other people come and support us, whether they're coming because they're politicians and we need to look at the language that we're using and that kind of thing. Finally, as we talk about the GEM program and your effort, how can you support GEM in other ways? We need you to send us back things that are happening to you. Sometimes we lose track of you. We don't know exactly where you are, but the GEM program is not lost. You can Google us up. And so you could drop us a note and let us know that you've been promoted, that you've got some kind of outstanding award, that you've been assigned to some kind of committee. All of those kind of things help us put together the story that makes GEM what it is today. And so, send us an up-to-date resume. Send us information about things that are happening to you, so that when we are trying to tell the GEM story, we've got current and up-to-date information. And finally, if you have the opportunity to be involved with students, with new alums who come to your area, get involved. We now have the GEM Alumni Association. Find out if there's a group in your area. If there's no group organized, help to organize one. The staff from the GEM program would be delighted to come out and help you get this all organized. You're going to be hearing from Mr. Tolliver, who is now working in this area for GEM. He will be getting in touch with you. Or if you don't hear from him, make sure that you get in touch with him. This is what you can do. So, just let's recap that. Number one, put GEM in your life and tell GEM as a part of your story. Number two, become an advocate. Advance in the cause of GEM, looking for new sponsors, looking for new students. And finally, Send us information about yourselves. Send us an up-to-date resume, email address, so that we can be in touch. I want to just end by saying, of those of you that I've been privileged to stay in touch with, no one could be prouder of how you have told the Gem story. So let's keep it going, always. Thank you all so very much for letting me have these few minutes with you. Howard G. Adams. Greetings. I bring you greetings from the Gem program. My name is Howard Adams. I am the former executive director of the Gem program that I operated from 1978 to 1995. During that time, I had the pleasure of working with a number of you that this message will get to. And of those of you who have come after me, I have also tried very hard to keep up with you. I greet you today because we are very interested in what you are doing now, but also we are coming to you to solicit your support in the Gem effort. Gem's mission has always been to democratize graduate education, make it available to more minority students than ever before. To a large extent, we have been able to stay on that mission, but the need to continue that is greater today than it has ever been. And so, we need your support. And I'm going to give you several ways that you can do that. Number one, we need you to become advocates of Gem. We want you to talk about it. We want you to tell your story. You all represent the very best that the country has, not just the Gem program. We have the chief executive officer of a company. We have presidents of companies. We have vice presidents of universities, a number of professors in engineering. We've got people who are directors of various aspects of companies. And we have a number of people who have started their own companies as a result of being in the Gem program. That story has not been told as well as it should be. And so we are asking you to become advocates of Gem by telling your own story. Number two, we need you to tell your story to us so that we can pass it on to new people that we're trying to attract. They need to see themselves in you. How do you do that? You get back to the Gem's program and let us know where you are, what you are doing, what you can do for us. You can identify resources out there as you become an advocate for us. The second thing that we'd like for you to do, there are clusters of you all in various cities around the country. And we need those clusters to become the welcoming committee for new people who come to you. So we would ask you to let us know what cities you are in, and we hope to put together clusters of people who can then welcome new alums and also welcome new students who come to universities in your town. We also need you to give back in terms of financial support to Gem. Your contribution can allow us to award additional fellowships to students over and beyond what we get from our supporters. Sometimes people would think that that's all we need, but as the expense of going to graduate school goes up and the number of students who apply and the need is greater than we have support for. So we need you to become a part of that effort to do that. You will be hearing from the Gem program. We now have a director of development. His name is Mr. James Tolliver. James Tolliver. You will be hearing from him or someone else in his area from Gem. But if by chance you don't hear from them, you can Google Gem up. We're on the web. You can find us. We're not lost. And we need you to find us also to help us with those three things that I spoke to you about. Advocacy, telling your story. 2, becoming a part of clusters in your area to welcome and mentor new fellows and potential students. And thirdly, to provide support to us. As you think about this, think about it in these terms. For many of you, we were the answer. You would not have even thought about going on to graduate school had it not been Gem. We provided the support and encouragement, and we opened up doors at universities that had not had students such as yourselves on their radar screen. We continue to do that today, but we could expand that with all of you. Thank you so very much for listening to this message. You can Google me up also. I'm available to you. Howard G. Adams, former Executive Director of the Gem Program. Thank you so very much.